You know what? That's a lot of work to pump gas. That's a lot of work. Like, how are you even filming that right now? Like, that's gonna magically put a man by your side to help you pump gas. Yeah, thanks for the thirst trap.
When they tell an alcoholic not to drink while pregnant, but wine don't count.
Yeah, I can understand why you're pregnant now. And I'm under the assumption that, you're supposed to have one little 6-ounce cup of red wine. I don't know what that was that you were drinking, but this is how you turn up. And it's crazy because you took to the internet and just was like, you know what? I'm going to do this, drink some wine, show the whole world that I probably drink. And what I'm trying to say is that you just showed us a sip of some wine. We don't know what actually happens behind the scenes. You probably drinking half bottles, whole bottles for all I know. And this is crazy. Like, why are you just putting this on the internet like this? This does not make sense. So I just hope that the kid come out all right is what we're hoping for. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
This other man blocked me because of a birthday gift. He messaged me and said, I would love to get you something for your birthday. What do you want? And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I'm good. I don't need anything. It's fine. And he's like, no, really, I really want to get you something for your birthday. What do you want? And I was like, okay, a Cash App would be nice. He blocked me. You came to me and asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I declined you. I actually declined twice, but you insisted on getting me something for my birthday. So when I said I wanted money, you were like, blocked. I did not come to you asking you for money, sir. You came to me. Was I supposed to say I wanted you for my birthday? That's what it was. That's why he blocked me. Because I was supposed to say, I'd love to go on a date with you. That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, why would you come to me? Tell me you want to give me something for my birthday. And because it's not what you think I should have, I guess, you block me. I can't make this up.
Yeah, brother, you gotta take the L, bro. Like, you really gonna have to take the L. What were you even fishing for? All right, were you wanted her to say, yeah, I want some meat for my birthday? Like, the only technical, most common response is she's gonna ask for some money, man. Even dudes like, you got some money? Like, that's like the up there top 5 choices for birthday gifts, bro. Like, what do you expect? Of course, that happened, and now you blocked her. Like, yeah, take the L, dude. Just take the L, man. This video should be just all about L's today.
This man just approached me to get my number, and he was walking a doodle, and I'm like, I know you got a girlfriend at home, because what man owns a doodle? And he was like, me, I own a doodle. No, sir. No man owns a furry dog willingly. And he's like, I think you're being judgmental, and I'm like, I am.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and add hairy dogs to the list. We can't even have nice dogs. At one point in my life, I really wanted a wired hair fox terrier. Try saying that like 10 times in a row real quick. Wired hair fox terrier. I just wanted one. They look like nice dogs, but I mean, according to her, I can't have it.
Damn. See, I ain't never put my relationship on the internet because the way y'all be dragging these people when they go through their problems is like, oh, I would hate to sit front row of my shit. Y'all gonna throw bull tomatoes at me.
Girl, you don't have to put your relationship on the internet because you didn't put 2 big old other things on the internet.
Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to.
Well, a lot of them have said the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I mean, I've literally had men say that verbatim in my comment section. People told me, they're like, it's just not worth, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. The amount of effort that it requires to actually connect with these women it's not worth it. Because we do all this extra effort. You want us to do all these different things, and then half of y'all just want a dinner date. Half of y'all just want your food paid for because you can't afford your own food.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's just like modern day stuff it's too fast right now. Dating is more of convenience than it is the courtship. Let's just be honest, man. These young people are dating out of convenience, bro. They're not gonna date you. They'll date you, but as long as it's not involving money, right? Y'all got to do something that doesn't involve money. It has to be quick. And if you ain't smashing on second date, y'all might not be dating anymore. Okay. And then when you get a little older, the requirement for you to date these women that are a little bit older in their 30s and 40s, the list is so long. Like, why are these requirements this, and this? It was easier for your baby daddy back in the day when he hit you up with 2 kids. Why you putting all that? Why you putting this list together for me now?
Baby, I've been with my husband for over 8 years. And let me tell you something. If he say he don't want me going out, baby, I'm not going. If he say he don't like the outfit I got on, I'm changing it. If he say he don't trust somebody, then guess what? I don't trust him either. If he say jump off a bridge, oh baby, I ain't doing that. I say this to say, y'all call it control, I call it commitment. And baby, I love my man. I'ma stick beside him because he a good man. And that's period.
Bruh, like, you gotta put this together, man. You know how many times you see females on social media and they post pictures of their old man, but in the caption it ain't really nothing them, like, it's not something serious. They don't say nothing as far as strong commitment goes. You get what I'm saying? At least she take to the internet and say it's all about my man. You get these other photos, you just get a blank caption, you might get a heart. We don't know what that heart means. Y'all in the infatuation phase. You know, you didn't fell in like with him. You haven't even fell in love with him. Go ahead and claim that man if you really claiming him. That's what I'm saying. They're not doing that.
POV, I convinced my dad he's a wanted man on the news to see how he would react.
They have framed me. They have framed me. I am suing. What news is this? Whatever video they have is fake. It's IA or AI, whatever it's called.
I started sending him more. Then I started ignoring him.
Answer your phone. Pick up your phone.
Man, stop playing with your dad, man, before you had this man go off on the local grocery store about stealing some chicken.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this lady lost $9.8 million. She won the money in a lawsuit and invested all the money into a Golden Corral franchise. And after soon as she spent all the money, the restaurant shut down in 52 days. Ain't no way in the hell. There ain't no way in hell, heaven, or anywhere in between. First of all, I don't see how the hell you spend $9.8 million on a Golden Corral. Ain't $9.8 million worth of stuff in there. If you add up the food, the chairs, I mean everything, it ain't. What the hell did you spend $9.8 million on? No. Hell no. You mess around and win the lottery or get a lot of money in a lawsuit. Hey man, your safest bet is always to take your ass somewhere and buy you some rental property. I don't know whether it may be commercial, residential. Somebody always gonna need a house or something. I mean, some stock, something. I mean, I don't know. Ain't no such thing as 100% surefire bet, but damn, 9.8 million. Man, I'd have bought me an apartment complex or something. Ain't no way in the hell. Hey, if that tax free, just put that up. Put that in a money market account. Tell the bank, hey, look at me, I'm gonna need about, I don't know, about 8%. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Because if you got enough money, you can negotiate that money market percentage. You talk to me, my brother, look here, player. Or go to a financial advisor and tell them, hey man, I need some of this money. I need 12% on, the high risk account and put the rest of it in, in something safe. One can grow fast, the other grows slow. How about that? I don't know, man. Damn. I know that hurt like hell.
I'm under the impression that she probably did not spend the whole $9.8 million to open up Golden Corral. Like, it doesn't tell me. Let's go ahead and Google it. How much do you need to open a Golden Corral? I'm pretty sure it's not 9.8 million. Do you have to pay taxes on settlements? You get what I'm saying? So look, man, this is what you need to open a Golden Corral franchise. Technically speaking, this is what Google's saying. You need a minimum of $500,000 of liquid assets. That's easy. You need a network of 2.5. She easily covered all that, right? But how do you lose your store in 52 days? Investing all that is probably because they pulled their franchise tag from you, their franchise licensing from you for sure. Because now you just probably wasn't doing anything. You was mismanaging it. It was open for 52 days. Did you fail? People were putting in, whatever it was. Like, that's on you. That's on management. That's on ownership. Y'all just thought probably it was automatic. Y'all need to go in there and run that stuff. And now you're back on food stamps. That's crazy.
What you say? I'll be your girlfriend
Buddy, I've done this before. I've been here before. Oof. Did the whole thing. I made sure to get her favorite dessert. I remember it was like I think our first date, second date, I asked her, hey, what's your favorite dessert? And I made sure to put in my notes, because I would put everything in my notes that she told me that she liked or disliked or she wanted to do one day. I wrote it all down in my notes. And on the day I asked her to be my girlfriend, I got her the exact type of dessert that she said was her favorite. I forgot what it was. It's been a while. But it was something about when they use like a little torch on top of the little like cheesecake type thing or whatever. And I asked her, like, will you be my girlfriend on this? I called in advance. I called 2 weeks in advance to this restaurant. I was like, hey, yo, can you like get this dessert for? I don't know if y'all do this or not. Bro, I had the whole staff working all day. They told me this after I asked her. They're like, we've been working all day because we've been so excited that you wanted to do this. We were trying to figure out how to make it pretty and do what plate and what da-da-da-da. Bro, the staff thought it was so cute the way I asked her to be my girlfriend that they gave us the parking for free, the dessert for free, and they just kept bringing us drinks, and the drinks were also free because they thought the way I did it was so cute. I also got her this bouquet of flowers, all that, and it was great. After the date, we went home and I spent the night. It was sweet. The next morning, I kissed her on the forehead and I went to work. And 36 hours later, she told me that she didn't want to be together anymore. And then a couple days after that, she was getting cracked by another man. It's not funny, but it's like, dang, dude, really? A couple days? Oh my gosh, when I found out, I was so sick. I remember after I found out, because I found out like in person, like in her face, in her apartment, that she had been cracked by another dude. And when I heard that, I swore on everything. All I could hear was static. I stood up and I just walked out her apartment. And I ended up in my car. I don't even remember how. I just remember I ended up in my car and I ended up in front of my house. Mind you, she lived an hour away. I don't remember the car ride home. This led me down the path of being so utterly numb for a while. I was cracking other shorties and I felt nothing. I realized something had to change. That's when I became a little church boy, because I couldn't live like this no more.
I think, man, it would bother me as well, especially if we spent some probably one of the most intimate moments you have throughout the year. You didn't spend the birthday with this female. You get what I'm saying? You took her on a date. You was being sweet. You probably even smashed on the birthday as well, is what I'm saying. Just to come find out she was also doing the same thing with someone else. You just thought you was the only one. Brother, that's life, dude. That's really life, man.
This dude thought that I didn't date men with kids because I don't like kids. He don't know me, baby. I love me a kid, all right? Baby, if a child is telling me we playing dress up, oh, it's over with. If a child say we playing pretend, baby, just tell me my role. Just tell me my role. Who am I? I love a kid so much that there is an app on my phone right now for a kid that I have not seen in months. But I know that when I come around her again, I better have that YouTube Kids on my phone. I better have that Minecraft on my tablet. I better have that Roblox. Haven't seen them kids in a few months. But I know when I do see them again, I need to have that ready. That's how much I love kids. That's not why I want to date a man with kids, though. I don't want to date a man with kids because the last time I dated a man with kids, I ended up best friends with his baby mama because I found out that he was garbage. The minute I found that, ooh, if I'm dating you and you got kids and I find out that you're a crappy dude, I'm immediately on her side. I dated a man with kids once, and once we solidified ourselves as boyfriend and girlfriend and that we was dating like exclusively for real, I told him, don't you think you should tell the mother of your child that you got a girlfriend so that she knows that there will be a woman around her child when you have your child? He's like, nah, she don't need to know all that. I'm like, why doesn't she need to know who's going to be around her child? That's when I figured out he never planned on me being around his child because he never planned to pick up his child. He never planned to actually see that's my problem. So like I took it upon myself and I contacted her and I told her, I said, hey, I'm Ariel, I'm dating. I just thought that it would be cool for you to know who was possibly gonna be around your child, because I know that at some point he gonna pick her up and everything like that. Come to find out, dude rarely picked up his child. They had like a schedule, right? That it wasn't a legal schedule, but it's a schedule that they had like was supposed to agree on, and like his mama and her mama knew about the schedule, but he just never adhered to it. So I didn't tell him that I knew that he was supposed to have the schedule, right? But the next weekend was the weekend that he was supposed to get his child, and he talked to me like, hey, we gonna go out this weekend. I said, you supposed to have your daughter this weekend. He like, how you know that? I said, cause I talked to her mama. You said you agreed to have your child every other weekend, and this is the weekend that you're supposed to have your child. Why ain't you going to pick her up? Why you making plans with me and not with your child? He got mad at me. I ended up breaking up with him, and I'm still friends with the mother of his child to this day because that's some crappy stuff. I can't be with a dude who don't take care of his kids, and I don't want to run the risk into liking a dude, getting my feelings involved just to find out that you a bum to your kid. That's why I don't date women and kids, because I get very feral. And I know that hurts because that was my mama. My mama was the one sitting there trying to figure out, okay, is this man really going to come and pick up his child or not? My mom was the one not knowing what chick was going to be around her child. So I'm definitely not about to put that woman in that position. Ever. My hair got damaged because my mama didn't know what woman was going to be around me. I would never put another woman in that position with her child. That's why I don't date men with kids. Because I cannot run that risk again, because I get too passionate. You think the kid is mine. But how upset I get, baby, bye.
Men, would you date a girl that just, I don't, we talk about this all the time, man. Baby daddies are always just going to be there in the mix, dog. You're just going to have to know what you signing up for. I'm not saying that every baby mama is the worst woman walking across. We never say that. But what we're saying is you're going to have some challenges when you do it. All right, you're gonna have a lot of challenges. So it's really up to you if you want to put up with it. And I need some help, man. YouTube is acting crazy right now. I really need y'all to band together. I need a like on every button. I need y'all to hit the like button, please. We're gonna run this up to 1,000, and that's the goal. I'll see you on the next video.